Ashantasya kutas sukham. So mental peace is the greatest. And that mental peace can come only when M and I, the so-and-so, merges into ISI. Atmani eva atmana tushta. Therefore, contented in the self. Therefore, not selfish, cannot be selfish. Balance in joy and sorrow. Free from attachment, fear, and anger. Vita, raga, bhaya, krodha. When raga is not there, the rest next two will not even come. So raga, attachment. So let's see the next verse now. Ria, are you ready?
Hari Om.
Yes, Ria, 57, you start.
Yah sarvatranabhisnehah tat prapya shubhashubham nabhinandati nadhveshti tasya prajna pratishtita.
Very good. Thank you, Ria. So yaha means anyone. Means here the Muni, yaha munihi, the Mananashilavan, the person of perfection, the wise person. Sarvatra anabhisneha, has no attachment whatsoever for anything or any being. We are familiar with attachment only in email attachments. And this person says, Swamiji, I'm sending you an attachment. Please let me know. And I open the email. There's no attachment. In olden days, I used to call back and tell her, hey, there's no attachment. You didn't send, please send again. After studying all this attachment, I start thinking, when he himself is has so much of detachment, why should I ask him for get into attachment? So I don't answer. I don't even ask. And that person asked, Swamiji, did you receive my attachment? I said, no, you said you're sending attachment, but you didn't attach. Hey, Swamiji, you should have called me and told me. I said, as a Swami, I should not ask you to be in attachment. You should give up attachment, and you were giving up, and I was so happy that you became detached. So attachment, email attachments and all, but here what is attachment? Luckily, attachment is not physical. You're not physically attached to everything. Imagine if what all we are attached to: furniture, house, so many things, spouse, children, friends. So many we are attached to. If physically we are attached, then all will be at the time physically attached to you at all times. And during yajna time, I wish that there is a physical attachment, at least with the people, so that all are attached to you. Whoever you are attached to, they all have to be with you. Only during yajna time. After that, you need not be. But attachment is not physical. It is mental. Mental, you know that? Meaning what? How do I feel attached? That feeling of attachment. I, by myself, I don't feel complete. I plus my child, my spouse, my friend. This is I plus I want the other person or thing to be complete. So Gurudev used to say, attachment means I plus I want. That's called attachment. See, love attachment. A realized person only gives love. Only love. So this I want, if you want to get rid of I and I want, add two more words to I want. I want to give. Give what I have and what the other person needs. That's all. Then attachment will be gone. It'll be only pure love. I want to give what is needed, not what the other person wants. What is needed? If I have, I share. So I want to give is the attitude of a realized person. In Lord Rama, our Itihas gives, dramatizes. He was told one day, Rajyabhishek, you'll be the heir apparent. And next day is for one of us, exiled. If you and I were there in that situation, what we will say? Who made this? Oh, your stepmother. I will sue the stepmother. But your dad also is involved. Dad also I will sue. That is modern. Look at Lord Ram. That's why he's called Lord. Even today he is remembered because of that great glory. No attachment whatsoever. What knowledge they had to feel, not even feel any sorrow or any injustice done. They don't even feel, because this is it has come to me, I will face it. What I meet, I have no choice. But how I meet, I have choice. They always smilingly faced all challenges of life. Like the wind they moved. Vayuvat charet. Joy, oh joy. Wherever they went, joy, oh joy. We saw wherever Gurudev went, joy, oh joy. He was the embodiment of joy. In our case also, others feel joy, joy, oh joy. When we go away, whenever we go, means whenever we leave, other people feel joy, oh joy. And a realized person, wherever he goes, joy, oh joy. So, yaha sarvatra anabhisneha. No attachment. For what? Tat tat prapya shubha shubham. Shubham or ashubham. Shubham means auspicious, auspiciousness. Ashubham, inauspiciousness. Or you can say good or evil. Not attached to good, not hating evil also. Na abhinandati, na dveshti. Neither elated nor dejected. Shubham ashubham prapya. Shubham prapya na tushyati, na hrishyati. Not pleased at receiving good things. Ashubham prapya na dveshti. He is not vexed or hates any evil. Not vexed at evil also. When flower garland is offered, a smile. Chapel garland is given, same smile. Reception, smile. Deception, smile. Can we be like that? There was one Kavi Sammelan, poets gathering. One Kavi, he thought danger, so he went to the market that day and bought all the rotten tomatoes. All rotten tomatoes he bought. So people ask, why are you buying this? He says, preventive measures. So preemptive measures. Because because people who listen to his poetry, they may throw it. So he himself bought all of them. Our type is, because when criticism comes, we can't take it. When praise comes, we ask for more. So shubham, ashubham, prapya, na abhinandati, na dveshti. This shubham, ashubham is determined by what? What determines this is shubham for me, or this is ashubham for me? What determines? This is good, this is evil. What determines? If you think, it is my own vasanas. My vasanas determine. See, I am vegetarian and I went to a restaurant and ordered food. And opposite to me on the table, next to table, I saw a bodybuilder also sitting there. And when I ordered, the server brought and kept the plate on my plate with a cover, kept on my table. And he went to that bodybuilder also and kept the plate on the bodybuilder's table. And when I open the cover, what do I see? All dead bodies in different shapes and sizes. I was shocked. Then by the time I could say anything, I saw that wrestler, shouting, "Hey, kya ghas patti laya?" What is it? He brought grass and leaves. Who is the waiter? And he started screaming, and he's already lifted the chair on his head. Now, where will the manager run first? I'm only sitting down. He ran to the bodybuilder because I cannot even lift the chair. So I am simply sitting there. So immediately the manager started saying, apologizing, sorry sir. And he called the waiter, started shouting at the waiter. He said, "Take the plate and bring the right plate." And the waiter also said, sorry sir. The waiter took the plate from the bodybuilder and also took the plate from me and went inside the kitchen. And then he just turned around and came back. And then first he kept to the bodybuilder his plate and kept the plate to me. See that? So I am vegetarian. When something which is not comes to me, I get upset. And the bodybuilder much more upset. Yeah. Isn't it? So I don't want my body, my stomach to be a sepulcher, a graveyard. Therefore, I can eat only vegetables. So this Shubham and Ashubham, good and evil, is determined by my own vasanas. Now, if this is understood, the next verse, see, we can easily start once we understand how our vasanas are holding a grip on us and how we can come out of their clutches. All these ideas will start coming in our contemplation. The next verse, Lord Krishna is beautifully dramatizing a picture, revealing the knack of self-control. How to control. So beautiful example, illustration. What is that? Next verse, let's see. Priya, are you ready?
Yes.
Start.
Yada samharate chayam kurmonganiva sarvashah indriyanindriyartebhyah tasya prajna pratishtita.
Very good. So this verse 58, so beautifully a pictorial presentation. Yada, when, samharate chayam. Yada samharate chayam. When people read this, yada samharate chayam. So when one withdraws, samharate means withdraws. Chayam, or withdraws from wherever you are to go and have some tea. Chaya means tea. You also do that. You withdraw from your and go to cafeteria, and then withdraw from office and go to cafeteria to have tea. So people thought, oh, even Gita also, Lord Krishna also says, yada samharate chayam, withdraws to have a cup of tea. See, chayam is not chayam, cha ayam. Yada samharate cha ayam yogi. When one withdraws. How? Kurmaha angani iva. Yada samharate cha ayam kurmaha angani iva sarvashah. Like the tortoise, one who has the knack to withdraw all the limbs. If you see the wild tortoise, what will it do? It'll, moment you go near or even throw a pinch of sand in front of it, immediately it'll withdraw. That knack, how quickly it can withdraw. Like that knack of withdrawal. So yada samharate cha ayam yogi. This yogi, this wise person has this knack of withdrawing. And yada samharate cha also means he knows how to project as well. See that? Not only to withdraw. Withdraw means withdraw all the limbs unto the fortress-like shell. Like the tortoise withdraws unto its own shell, so too a realized person at a given instant, he can immediately withdraw his equipment or all the limbs unto the fortress-like shell, the objectless awareness, the pure consciousness. Immediately can withdraw. And also whenever he wants, he can project. Cha. Yada samharate cha. Cha means also can come out. Engage. He can withdraw or engage. Both he has the felicity, the knack, unique ability to withdraw into the hard shell, the fortress-like shell, the I as I. I as I, no sorrow can touch you. You are in the rock fortress. So, yada samharate cha ayam yogi means in the jnana nishtha, well established in jnana, the wisdom. Kurmaha angani iva, like the kurma, how it withdraws all its limbs. So to a realized person, indriyani, all the indriyas, all the sense organs, indriyarthebhyaha, from the sense objects, you can easily withdraw. So this is what we have to know, how to withdraw at the seat of meditation. So when you are sitting at the seat of meditation and try to withdraw, how difficult? Withdraw the attention from all directions. See, that's what you might have seen in temples and all. In Sandipani, if you go, before you enter the Jagadishwara Mandir, you will see a lamp with a tortoise in the front. So we go, we touch it, and then do namaskar and go. Why? When I'm touching that, and may this ability, may this unique ability to withdraw come in my mind now. So you go and stand in front of the Lord, and in front of the Lord, you and Lord alone, you have withdrawn your attention from everything from outside. Not a single outside stimuli comes into you. You are face to face with the Lord. This ability to withdraw is learned from the tortoise. He can withdraw or engage. Totally under control. Situation under control. Complete mastery over the senses. It's called Indriya Nigraha. This Indriya Nigraha is very beautiful. In India, when we used to go to school and all, we used to go to school like a mountaineering person. Bag of books behind our back. Like a mountaineer, we go and walking to school on the almost half an hour walking. And on the way to school, lots and lots of interesting stuff. Snake charmers will be there. Drawings on the footpath. The best is the monkey show. Suddenly you hear a big sound, a drum sound. Immediately our attention goes, hey, come, we are going to start a show. And all gather. And we also go there and see what? The monkey person. He has two monkeys. And he says, he calls, hey, Gangaram. Gangaram is the name of the monkey. So yeah, man asks, hey, Gangaram. And this monkey, very as though careless about him, slowly gets up, and then with his hand also will be at the back and walks slowly towards him, as though very careless. Hey, Gangaram, Gangaram, yeah. Yeah, as though asking what? Gangaram, Roopmati se shadi karoge? Roopmati also is a monkey. Roopmati se shadi karo. Moment he heard Roopmati, he becomes so enthusiastic. Yes, 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 he'll be shaking. Ha, 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 as though he wants to marry, vigorously shaking his head. And then the man, the monkey trainer, he asked the Roopmati, Roopmati, Gangaram se shadi karogi? Roopmati, will you marry Gangaram? No, the monkey screams. And The man says to Gangaram, she doesn't want to marry. What will you do? He goes and bends in front of kneels down at the group Madhya and says, please, 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 begging. How beautifully the monkey is dramatized. We all laughed. Then the man says, hey, Gangaram, pani lao, bring water. He looks the other side, as though he has not heard. Selective hearing. Then again the man says, hey, Gangaram, Rupmati ke liye pani lao. Bring water for Rupmati. Immediately he jumps and runs and brings water. So beautiful to watch. And then the funny question he asks, hey, Gangaram, what do you think of your mother-in-law? He puts his hand over his head. Don't ask. So as school children, when you are watching this, we are so identified. We are lost into the show. We forgot our school. We thought we were going to school. We forgot school. You are supposed to be there at 9 o'clock. It is already 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock. No, what to do? School gone. So children cannot control. Therefore, adults have to monitor them. That's the reason. Adults are able to control. They also like to see the show, but they look at the time. Oh, it's 5 minutes, they may watch and go. But we are lost. So much of temptations. You may say, Swamiji, in the olden days, it was easier to control. Why? Not much temptations around. One more buffalo going. What temptation? Nothing. But nowadays, how much of temptation? Billions of objects. Billions. Because from China they are coming. Billions of objects. Also, every object is seducing the mind with advertisements. And also easy to get because of Amazon. Amazon means Amazon. So very difficult to control, Swamiji. So remember the wise person. The wise person has the knack. With inspiring ease, he withdraws like tortoise. Some of us can do in some fields. Some can do in TV. Swamiji, I'm not interested in TV. But a wise person in all the fields, at all times, sarvatra and sarvatha, especially at the seat of meditation. Meditation chanting, Om. Moment he chants Om, he's gone. Gurudev chanting Om, everybody used in the early days, people used to come and sit outside his room to listen to the chanting. They were enjoying his Om chanting. In the Viveka Chudamani class, we put Gurudev's Om chanting. My maternal grandfather, he used to call Gurudev as Om Guru. Om Guru he used to call him. So the mastery over the senses, all the senses, even if one sense is out of control, danger. Even one sense. All senses I have controlled, only tongue I have not controlled. Enough to destroy the life. Not only talking, but also tasting. So, danger. Every sense under control. If one sense is let loose, finished. All the knowledge oozes out through that, like a pot with a hole. It doesn't become a holy pot. All knowledge oozes out. So, total control. All senses. Mastery over the senses. All the senses. That 3 monkeys don't see, don't hear, don't speak. One young boy made a caricature of these monkeys. 3 monkeys. They said, don't see. His monkey is with binoculars watching. With binoculars. And hearing headphones with hearing, the monkey. And speaking with a mic. Ulta. So he is a monkey brand. But also we should know, don't see, don't hear, don't speak. Don't is a wrong language. The moment you see mind, our mind is a doer. To the doer, you say don't. Why? Why not? See that? So avoid saying don't. But if suppose you said don't, even if you when you say don't, immediately add don't do this, do this immediately. Don't watch TV, watch DVD. Don't watch any DVD. Watch Swamiji's DVD on Gita talks, Gita chanting. Now, what your son will say? Mom, I want to withdraw like the tortoise. See that? He will have the power to withdraw. So, but what to do? This control, sense control. So the mastery is not understood properly. People, they understand the importance of control. But the idea of sense control is not very clear. They're not clearly understood. So they think control means not to use the senses. And by suppressing them, they become, when I suppress my senses, what happens? I become senseless. So in the name of control, they suppress their senses and become senseless. So what should I do? So you may suppress, the objects may go away, but the taste for those objects will remain. This aspect Lord addresses in the next verse. Now, Varshita, please come.
विषया विनिवर्तन्ते निराहारस्य देहिनः रसवर्जं रसोऽप्यस्य परं दृष्ट्वा निवर्तते.
Good. So, what is the idea behind control? The first stages. What happens? Vishaya, Vishayaha, Vinivartante. The objects turned away. From whom? Niraharasya Dehinaha. Niraharasya Dehinaha. From the person who is abstinent. Objects turn away. Objects run away from the abstinent person. This person, today I'm fasting. So I said, the one person told me, Swamiji, today I'm fasting. I'm not eating. I asked, why? Swamiji, because today is Monday. And I told him, for me also it is Monday. Swamiji, you don't fast and all because I am fasting for my husband. And husband also like this. He likes it. Why? Our fasting is what? Only change of diet. And also this change is more tasty. Fasting food is more tasty than the regular food. So they always understand fasting doesn't mean only through the mouth. We eat through all the senses. Remember the verse? Yada samharate chayam, yada panchavatishtante jnanani manasa saha buddhischa na vicheshtate tamahu paramam gatim. First day, when all the senses, the sense organs of knowledge, avatishtante, the sense organs are not perceiving. Manasa saha, mind also not feeling. Buddhischa na vicheshtate, even buddhi, the intellect is not gurgling with new ideas. Tamahu paramam gatim, that state where the senses are not perceiving, the mind is not feeling, the intellect is not thinking, that paramam gatim means I am there. At the seat of meditation, I am not perceiving any sense stimuli. My mind is not feeling anything, any emotion. Because senses can perceive only sense objects. So I am not perceiving any sense objects. Mind can only feel emotions. Mind is not feeling any emotions. My intellect can think of ideas, concepts. I'm not allowing my mind to think of anything. And then I am there. That I am. It comes face to face with the reality. No more objects. See, our intellect can function only in the realm of objects. When no object is there in front of the intellect is stultified. Remember Gurudev's famous quote, last thought dead. No new thought thing. Then face to face with the reality, the objectless awareness, the pure consciousness, Chinmaya. See, Ekadashi and all we do. Ekadashi means what? The 10 sense organs plus the mind under control. So, Vishaya Vinivartante. Objects turn away. Consumer goods go away. They recede from a non-consumer. When demand is less, supply shall become less. But rasa varjam. See, rasa varjam. Objects turn away, no doubt. But the longing, leaving the longing behind. Rasa varjam. Objects turn away. Objects run away, leaving the longing, lingering taste. One drunkard said, see, when I started reading, he started telling the other person, when I started reading about the evils, the dangers of drinking, when I started reading the dangers of drinking, so what did I gave up. So other friend asked, oh, you gave up drinking? No, I gave up reading. Because of the reading only I started knowing the dangers. So I gave up reading. This sort of giving up is there. One grandson, a teenager, he told me, Swamiji, my grandfather is 80 years old. He's 80 and still doesn't need glasses. He's 80 years old, doesn't need any glasses. I was shocked. 2020 vision, I said, no, Swamiji, he drinks straight from the bottle. The observation of the young person, the teenager, he drinks straight from the bottle. He doesn't need any glasses. So when I refuse, objects turn away. When I become abstinent, objects turn away. But rasavarjam, leaving the longing behind. So even though objects turn away from the abstinent person, yet a lingering taste for the object remains. But however, rasopyasya, even that lingering taste will go, shall go. Even the lingering taste shall go. When, Swamiji? Param drishtva nivartate. See, only examples will make us understand. Smokers' lingering taste will disappear. Smokers, one who is smoking cigarette, smokers' lingering taste will disappear. When? Lung drishtva. The condition of the lung. Lung drishtva nivartate. Isn't it? Somebody told smoking helps you to lose weight. Acha, I never knew that smoking helps you to lose weight. Yeah, one lung at a time. So you lose weight one lung at a time. So beautifully they explain. Shock you. So param drishtva. Param, that objectless awareness. Then which object's lingering taste can remain when you are in the objectless awareness? Param Drishtva. That objectless awareness, that pure consciousness is the very source of all joy. You have to be conscious of the joy. And that consciousness is the source of all joys. That I am happiness. Why should I seek and search happiness? I am happiness. So one becomes happiness itself by coming in contact with the source of joy, that objectless awareness. Or an example, Vakar Drishtva. Because you have been dreaming, going through the dream, a nightmare. Then Vakar Drishtva. Then what happens? Vakar Drishtva Nivartante. All nightmares of the dreamer gone for good. When? On seeing the waker, on awakening. So too, I as I Drishtva. I as I Drishtva. Then what happens? All sorrows, all desires of so and so disappear. Isn't it? All desires are only as so and so. All sorrows only as so and so. Sorrows as a parent, sorrows as a spouse, sorrows as a professional. But I as I forget that I am I as I. When I forget I am I as I, forgetting I as I become so and so. And as so and so, if I can act, no problem. But I become so conscious of, remember Abhiman. I identify with my BMI. Not only identify, but also become the BMI. Even Amitabh Bachchan is acting, he identifies with that character. And people seeing, they think he has become that character. So actors can really understand Vedanta. Vivek Shudamani Acharya says, Shailushavat, he says. Like an actor, you at the seat of meditation, you remove the costume of the actor. The so-and-so costume I remove and sit at the seat of meditation and be as I, that objectless awareness. So even though I withdraw from the objects, I say no, no, no to the objects. The objects may go away, but a lingering taste will be there. But even that lingering taste will go. When? Param Drishtva. Param Drishtva Nivartate. So beautiful. And the next verse, Lord Krishna is giving a caution, a warning. In South India and all, a South Indian driving to North India. And Hindi letters and all, he can read a little bit. So he reads, Sharapa, Sharapa, Taraninga. What is the Sharapa, Taraninga? He doesn't understand. The wife knows a little bit Hindi. She says, a sharp turning. It's a caution. It's a sharp turning. Be careful. Go slow. So next to a caution, a danger sign. But you should not get scared and all. But I should be very careful. Should be conscious. So when people are driving, they text me, Swamiji, a lot of traffic is there, so I may not come on time for Bhiksha. I'm running late. I never reply to them saying, carefully drive. No, I say, consciously drive. Be conscious. When we are not conscious and we are casual, then only all accidents and mistakes happen. Be conscious. So when Krishna is giving the caution, he's saying, be conscious. So the next verse and next following verse, the 60 and 61, they go together. Because these two verses are very special. So we'll chant both the verses together and then I'll explain. Ready? Varshita, 60 and 61 together.
Yatato hyapi kaunteya purushasya vipaschitaha indriyani pramatini haranti prasabham manaha tani sarvani samyamya yukta asita matparaha vashe hi yasyendriyani tasya prajna pratisthita.
Very good. Now try to know the meaning. It's very important to know. So yatato hyapi kaunteya. Hey kaunteya. Yatataha api means prayatnam api kurvatah. Means putting forth hard work. 98% hard work. Purushasya vipaschitaha api. Meaning medhavinaha api. A knowledgeable person. Yes, 96% knowledge. Putting forth 98% hard work. And also has 96% knowledge. So both hard work and knowledge, A grade level. 98% hard work, 96% knowledge, A grade level. Yet not 100%. Not 100%, 98% and 96%. Isn't it? So this verse 60 gives that. Yatato hyapi kaunteya. Even though striving hard, purushasya vipaschitaha, a knowledgeable person, erudite scholar, still not 100%. Because indriyani, the sense organs, pramathini. Indriyani, the sense organs, are pramathini. Pramathini means pramathana shilani. It churns your mind. Imagine that in the Ramayana, so beautifully brought out. Kaikeyi loved Sri Rama so much, more than her own son. But Manthara comes. See the very name, Manthara, churning. Manthan, Pramathana, Manthara. Very powerful. The sense organs, Indriyani, Pramathini, Haranti Prasabham Manaha. She who loved Rama more than her own son Bharata, that poisoning of Manthara made her change completely. Indriyani, so to our sense organs. Sense organs are turbulent. They can snatch away our mind, violently snatches away our mind, kidnaps our mind, our sense organs. See, in the Ramayana, it's all so beautifully dramatized. Bali or Vali. Bali had a boon. What boon? The necklace. His father gave him. His father is, see, in Mahabharata and Ramayana, very beautiful connection. The people are, all the scholars, they give nice interpretations. You know, Lord Rama, Vishnu came as Lord Rama. And what happened? All the devatas also are giving their amshas. So Indra's son was Bali. And Surya's son is Sugriva. So Indra's son Bali. And in the Rama avatar, what happened? Rama was supporting Surya Putra. That is Sugriva. And Mahabharata, ulta. Indra's son Arjuna. Surya's son Karna. Both brothers. So to hear Bali Sugriva, So Bali got this power, the necklace power. Means with the necklace, when he's looking at his opponent, his enemy, half the strength of the enemy will come to him. An enemy, half strength gone. Bali is already powerful, very strong, unbeatable. Yet with this power, when he looks at anyone in front, their power comes to him. So he can easily defeat anyone. Isn't it? Therefore, Lord Rama had to stand behind a tree and shoot. So much of criticism. Why? They don't understand the culture, the Bharatiya culture. Because yatha buddhi, yatha vritti, tatha akruti. As the thoughts, so the vision. So you see everything. So people criticize Rama also. He was hiding behind a tree and shooting. What is a cowardice? All those things. But they don't understand. When like a Purana, when the idea is given, try to go deeper. Who is giving that story? Valmiki, the Adi Kavi. So wherever it appears like a contradiction, a mound of confusion, there a treasure is hidden. So we criticize. But what, Swamiji, what significance here, Bali? Now think about it. So this necklace is nothing but an obsession, the power of obsession, desire, greed, lust. Means obsessive desire, uncontrollable desire is that necklace. And when I'm wearing, we are all wearing that necklace of obsession, lust, greed. So how to get out of it? See, imagine, Gurudev used to give this example. A drunkard, obsessed with drinking. He cannot remain without drinking. Evening, 6 o'clock, he'll be in the bar, drinking. Every day. Now what to do? Suppose this person want to get rid of this habit. What should he do? First, be far away from all the bars. Bar for all the bars. He should be 20 miles away from all the bars. That is the first step. Hide from all the bars. Hiding, he can shoot the desire for drinking. Is it not? But if you want to give up drinking, but I'm face to face sitting in front of the bottle, I am a drunkard and my drinking vasanas are so powerful and I'm sitting in front of the bottle, what will be my condition? Half my strength, like when Bali was wearing the necklace, half the strength of the opponent comes. So to the bottle is the Bali. Half your strength, it will suck. You're half weak and you fall sashtanga namaskar to the bottle. You drink. So if you want to quit drinking, you have to hide from all the bottles. Hide the bottles. Hide all the bottles. Be far away from the bars. Because you want to destroy that desire, that lust, that obsession for drinking. So this so highlighted, dramatic through a story. So it'll be more easy to appreciate. So when you contemplate only, you get to understand all this. Okay? So all these scriptures are meant for contemplation. So, hey Kaunteya, yatataha api, even though striving, a vipaschitaha purusha, a erudite, a knowledgeable person, putting forth 98% effort with 96% knowledge, yet it doesn't become 100%. Because indriyani pramathini, sense organs are turbulent. They can violently snatch away your mind. So what should I do? Therefore, the right attitude. If the right attitude is there, then 100% success. So the next verse, the attitude is revealed. What is the attitude? Tani sarvani samyamya. Tani sarvani indriyani samyamya. Meaning controlling all the senses. Samyamanam means vashikaranam. Means you're withdrawing, like yada samharate chayam, like the tortoise withdrawing its limbs. So sarvani indriyani samyamya. Yuktaha. Yuktaha means concentrated. Samahitaha san. In the summer camp, I say, Samadhanam. My children will roar. Samadhanam. Concentration. I will be quiet, alert, and vigilant. So beautifully they roar in together. So beautiful to listen to them. So yukta, samahita san means quiet, alert, vigilant. Yukta, yukta asita matparaha. The Arjuna asked, Himasita, how does he sit? Here, see. Yukta asita matparaha. With all complete concentration. He is yoking his attention exclusively unto me. Matparaha, taking me as the highest. Meaning, that alone is the highest priority. Nothing else. It's called matparaha. That objectless awareness is the priority. That pure consciousness, Chinmaya, is my priority. If that priority is not there, nothing of this, your sense, however much, however knowledgeable you may be, however hard work you may be putting, that no success. 100% cannot be achieved. It's again, today Ramayana is coming very well. See, Mother Sita, that Ravana was tempting. Not only tempting, but also threatening. What did Mother Sita do? She not only said no to Ravana, no, but also constantly thinking of Rama, matparaha. Not simply saying no. See, we do that only, no, no, no. But when you say no, 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 the objects will go away. But this mind, what you have done, nothing to give, to hold on. So again, when it comes, you will fall for it. So not only saying no, but also yoking to the higher. Sita not only said no to Ravana, but also constantly thinking of Ram, committed to Rama. This is the attitude. So this is the technique. Not only say called detachment and attachment. Sannyasa, yoga, both are essential. Only sannyas no use. Sannyasa is needed. I have to detach from OET first, then detach from the senses and attach to Om. So detachment, attachment is Hinduism. This is a beautiful story about an elephant, very strong elephant, very beautiful also. See, in India, the elephants look so beautiful and nicely painted with a namam and all, or they put a vibhuti, so beautifully decorated. This elephant, when it goes in the market, everybody likes to watch. Who can miss an elephant walking? So when he's coming, all are watching, even the shopkeepers, and this elephant, left and right, it starts with the trunk. left and right, starts eating everything. Takes a bunch and munch. For an elephant, a whole bunch of banana is like one banana. So the elephant is munching everything. Put the trunk this side and put the trunk that side. All the shopkeepers started screaming. So they told the owner, you have to pay. What can he do? So he has to pay. So he crossed the market. Now these shopkeepers thought, now this man has to come back. When he comes back, he has to pass only through this way. There's no other way. So they piled up their stock more, because the elephant will come and elephant will pick left and right, and then we can demand from the owner. Now this owner, what can he do? He knows that he has to go back, and he thought, when I go back, how can I cannot pay anymore. So he was contemplating, what should I do? So he went to his friend and said, this is what is my condition. What should I do? And the friend said, look, see, on the other side, we have our mission center is there. So you have to carry one big lamp. We have the big Om lamp. It's a very heavy Om lamp. So I want you to carry this. And you have an elephant. So keep that lamp, make the elephant hold the lamp in its trunk and carry it. And when you're going through the marketplace, the elephant is carrying the huge, heavy lamp. So the trunk is occupied. The trunk is engaged. The trunk cannot go to any bunch to munch. So he thanked his friend profusely. I will freely deliver the lamp to the mission center. So while coming back, so all the shopkeepers are ready with their stock. Now, suddenly they see the elephant carrying something, and they see a Om lamp. And the elephant is going straight through every shop and goes out. See that? When the mind is preoccupied, like now during the Yajna time, all day, my mind is totally preoccupied. I don't allow anybody during these 5 days. And I'm so thankful to our members, they don't disturb me. And mind is totally preoccupied. But if the mind is idle mind, don't think idle mind is a divine workshop. No. Idle mind is a devil's workshop. Never keep the mind idle. You might have seen Gurudev. Every time, whenever he's sitting in the car, nothing to do, he takes out the japamala. Every time, if you see, Swamiji always carried a small mala. And in the car, he'll be constantly doing japa. So when the mind has nothing to do, take a japamala and do japa. That's the best. You're giving the mind some work. You just as the Mahavd gave the elephant the Om lamp to carry. But you also make your mind carry Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. When the mind is carrying it, the mind will not run amok into OET. So never keep the mind idle. Either you're planning or working out the plan, or japa. When you have nothing to plan, what to do? Do japa. But Swamiji, I don't have mala. Yeah. Make a mala with beads. Which bead, Swamiji? Which bead? Any bead will do. It's only for counting. Or do tongue japa. But Swamiji, if I have mala and all in the airport, I have nothing to do in the airport. I have to simply sit. I didn't take my laptop also. So I have to simply sit. What should I do? But in the airport, I can't use a mala and all. What should I do? Do tongue japa. Your tongue is chanting. And for the tongue japa, you can use longer mantras. Gayatri mantra or Mrityunjaya mantra. You can use. Mrityunjaya mantra is for removing the fear. Removing the fear of death. It's called Mrityunjaya mantra. No more fear of death. And Gayatri mantra to sharpen the intellect. Dhiyo yona prachodayat. to inspire my intellect. So do tongue japa. When the tongue is chanting, mind also, mind and the tongue. Tongue japa, it's called. I tell the children, TJ. TJ means tongue japa. So here the attitude is given. Hard work, yatataha api kaunteya, vipaschitaha purusha. A erudite, knowledgeable person, working hard, still not 100%, because hard work only 98%, knowledge 96%. When the attitude comes, yukta asita matparaha. Matparaha, he alone is the highest priority. We give, God is the last priority for majority. Isn't it? For any important appointment, what do you do? Cancel puja. Why don't you cancel breakfast? No, I can't cancel breakfast. I cancel puja. So yukta asita matparaha, give the highest priority to that. So Lord Krishna concentrated on me. Me means, when Lord Krishna says me, he means that pure consciousness, I as I. And Lord says, Vashehi yasya indriyani. Yasya indriyani vasha. Means within your own hands. Your indriyas are in your hands, under your control, not paravasha. Anything paravasha is a problem. Anything. There's a beautiful verse. Pustakastha yavidya. Pustakastha yavidya. That knowledge which is in your books. Your knowledge is not with you, it is in your books. And parahasta gatam dhanam. Your wealth, your money, but is in somebody's hand. What happens? It's called paravasha. Your knowledge is in the books, not with you, not in your head, it's in the books. And parahasta gatam dhanam. Your money in others' hand. Karyakale samutpanne. At the time of need, when you need the knowledge or need the money, what happens? Nasa vidya natad dhanam. The book is, the knowledge is in the book or in your computer or in your phone. You don't have your phone or your computer, or it should be here. At least the essence of the knowledge. You need not remember the words, what the words were indicating. That essence, if it is in my mind, that I can practice. So, vashehi yasya indriyani, not paravasha, swavasha. Swavasha, atmavasha. In my hands, the control. So, vashehi yasya indriyani, vashehi yasya indriyani, tasya prajna pratisthita. His knowledge is well established. So, asita matparaha, not only withdrawing the attention from OET, but focusing it on unto the pure consciousness. Matparaha. So withdrawing and focusing, detaching and attaching. So detachment, attachment, sannyasa, yoga, both go together. So hard work, knowledge 96%, hard work 98%, attitude 100%. What is this? So there is a secret code in this. So if you can find out the code, guess, and you text, I will find out how many have texted the code. Then that means you know what is knowledge, what is hard work, what is attitude. So it's a guesswork, a homework for you. Now a question may come. And it appears very humorous. Gurudev puts it. He said, see, Swamiji, or a person told Gurudev, Swamiji, Lord made all these objects, right? Yeah, Lord made only. So Lord made all these objects and also gave me the sense organs. So he made the sense objects and he made my sense organs. And if I don't enjoy, what will God think? Isn't it? No, imagine the question so beautifully brought. Lord made all the objects, sense objects, and Lord made the sense organs. And if I don't enjoy, what will he think? Like my own example, you make beautiful bhiksha, so tasty bhiksha for me. And I say, I am fasting. You make elaborately, you made bhiksha. And I say, I am fasting. How would you feel? You elaborately made. After making, and you come and said, oh, I'm sorry, I'm fasting. I'm fasting. What will you think? How would you feel? And not that you will not eat. You will eat, no doubt. But you may feel bad. You will not feel, oh, thank God, Swamiji is fasting. We can have more. You will not think like that. So God has made all the objects and gave me the sense organs also. And if I don't enjoy, so I don't want God to feel bad. Therefore, I enjoy. Okay, if you are thinking like that, but imagine, like when people make bhiksha for me. See, when you are enjoying God's gift, are you discussing with God when you're enjoying? Do you discuss with God while enjoying the sense objects? Do you discuss? I never even think about God. When I take bhiksha, I discuss with my bhiksha family. While enjoying the bhiksha, I enjoy discussing with the bhiksha family. So too, if you are enjoying, while enjoying the sense objects, at that time you are remembering him and then enjoying. Then even the poison will become payasam. Think. When we are indulging in sense objects, we don't even think of the higher. So now this thinking of sense objects, how it will destroy a person, is beautifully brought out through two verses. The well-known two verses, the psychological fall. So the next two verses go together, 62 and 63. Today you see the pace, how we could cover, because I have to cover the verses, 18 verses. So Varshita, 62 and 63. You have a lot of chanting today. Good, go ahead.
ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः सङ्गस्तेषूपजायते सङ्गात् सञ्जायते कामः कामात् क्रोधोऽभिजायते क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहात् स्मृतिविभ्रमः स्मृतिभ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशः बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति.
Very good. These are the very important sequence given here. Pay attention. Mani, please cast. See that? So beautiful. You have heard on the very first day. Here are the 8 steps that show how a man, how a person can perish through wrong thinking. It all starts with thoughts, thinking, brooding. If I can control at that level, great. If I don't control the thinking, then I tumble. When I don't control the thinking, I tumble into attachment. Once I tumbled into attachment, further tumbling is more faster. From attachment, I tumble into desire. From desire, I tumble into anger. From anger, I tumble into delusion. And from delusion, I tumble into loss of memory. Then tumble into no discretion. And finally, perish. This is called ladder of fall. So beautifully Lord Krishna highlights. So now we'll see. You can remove the cast. Dhyayato. Dhyayataha. Dhyayataha means chintayataha. Thinking. What? Vishayan. Shabdadi Vishaya.
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Dhyayataha Vishayan. Pumsaha, a person. What happens? Sangaha teshu upajayate. Sangha means this continuous streaming of thinking becomes attachment. Continuous stream. Just you're only thinking. But it becomes attachment. Once it has become attachment, sangat, due to that sangha, due to that attachment. What is attachment? I want. Sangat, sanjayate, kamaha. There arises kama, the trishna, the lust, the thirst. Lust means extreme desire for anything. It's called lust. Uncontrollable desire. Lust. I want that, and I want that and that alone. Like two children insisting the same thing. What can we parents do? So when desire for things rise, only two things can happen. Only two things are possible. When desire rises, only two possibilities. What are the two possibilities? Two possibilities. Either the desire is fulfilled or not fulfilled. Only two things. Desire fulfilled or desire not fulfilled. This is a fact, and you know it. 99% chances of not getting fulfilled. Why? 99% no chance. Because desirable objects are always few, even in modern times. Why? Desirers are many. When desirers are many, however much desirable objects are there, there'll be few. So desirable objects are always few. Desirers are many. How many times it must have happened when the situation came? Paper, what you call toilet papers also. All those who went early, they bought more. Desirers are more, and you went late, no toilet paper. See how it happens. So desirable objects are always few. Desirers are many. If one object is there and 100 people are wanting it, how many can get? Only one person. 99 people will be disappointed. When your desire is not fulfilled, means your lust, your obsession for that object is not fulfilled. What comes? You forgive? Oh, you be peaceful? Never. Anger. Anger is such, you put a D in front of it, letter D in front of anger. Danger. Because desire not fulfilled. So when this anger, but Swamiji, what if the desire is fulfilled? If I belong to that other, I believe I am the one person who got it. 99 people did not get it. I got it. So, but I will not be angry. You may not be angry. But what happens? When you are not, lobha comes. When your desire is fulfilled, then lobha, greed. Lobhat papasya karan. Lobha create, because of the greed, many people do sin. The greed makes them commit sin. This kama comes as a storm. Krodha also comes as a storm. But lobha is constant. So Lord Krishna says, three gateways to hell. It's called KKL. What is KKL? Kama, Krodha, Lobha. 3 gateways to hell. Takes me directly to hell. Kama, Krodha, Lobha. So Kamat, Krodha upajayate. When not fulfilled. When my Kama is not fulfilled, it becomes, the very Kama itself becomes Krodha. From desire, anger is born. Now you may say, Swami, anger, so let it be, so what? When angry with someone, what happens when you're angry with somebody? Even his smile also looks terrible. You'll say, devil smiling. That's what you will tell. You may even kill anybody because of that anger. Throw mom and dad out of the house. Hey, anger can make you do a lot of things. Very funny thing. One wife told me, Swamiji, my husband is always chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Sometimes very fast also. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Always chanting something. My husband. So when I met him, I praised him. Your wife was glorifying you that you are always chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. That man said, Swamiji, she doesn't know. What? Whenever I'm angry with my wife, I keep chanting Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. And therefore she thinks I'm always chanting Om Namah Shivaya. She doesn't know that I'm always angry. That's a good technique, I think. So all husbands should practice that. And wives will now know. If he's chanting Om Namah Shivaya means he's angry with me. Danger. So do some other mantra. Or your own mantra which you have been doing. So when anger comes, when desire not fulfilled, what happens? Krodhat bhavati sammoha. Krodhat, from anger. How anger can create havoc? Because from anger comes delusion, lack of discretion, aviveka. And we become not Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda, we know very well. We become opposite. Swami, Viveka, Anananda. And not a G or Chi. This lack of discretion, what happens? You are seeing things which are not there. You're not seeing things as they are. Beating spouse, beating children. In the house, hero. Outside, zero. Because lack of discretion. Anger can create. You forget. What? Sammohat smruti vibhrama. Because of the delusion. What happens? From delusion, smruti vibhrama. Smruti lost. Loss of memory. Memory gone. All wisdom today is our memory. My wisdom is my memory. Gathered vicariously from the books and others and from my own personal experiences. That is my wisdom today. And my wisdom is my memory. And if memory is lost, like now giving Gita class, my memory, what I prepare. Memory gone, what will I do? So when the memory gone, even MD, doctor, MD becomes MAD, mad. When memory goes. Then smriti bhramshat, when smriti goes, memory goes, loss of memory leads to buddhi nashaha, destruction of this decisive power, the decision maker. So memory makes the intellect lose itself. Buddhi nasha. Man is man because of the buddhi. Memory is the main thing. Fire you do not touch. Why? Once you touched, so you have that memory. Because of that memory, you don't touch. Animals cannot distinguish much. You know, when your brother-in-law comes or your father-in-law comes, your dog barks at your brother-in-law and barks at your father-in-law. And if they little show fear, it's ready to jump, pounce on them. You are very happy within, but you shout at your dog, Jimmy, don't you know? That's my brother-in-law. That's my father-in-law. Don't you know? And the dog comes and dog winks at you. What? You only trained me. And he also smiles. See, animals because they have no, but at least animals, they are guided by nature. Man is man because of the intellect. Minus intellect, worse than an animal. Because animal has nature to guide, to know right and wrong. And intellect is the guiding power. Guide gone, blinded. Buddhi nashat pranashyati. Pranashyati means what? Not that you die. Buddhi nashat means ayogyaha bhavati. In Tamil, they scold ayogyan, ayogyan, ayogyan. They say. Malayali also. Ayogyan means useless fellow. So the cause of fall, how one falls, enumerated like a story in 8 steps. So this is the glorious teaching of the Lord. So we can objectively look and start making tuning and training, adjust our mind and intellect accordingly, and then reach our highest. In Bhajagovindam, the ladder of rising is given, rising up. Same 8 steps. Satsangatve, Nisangatvam. Nisangatve, Nirmohatvam. Nirmohatve, Nischalatatvam. Nischalatatve, Jivan Mukti. See, 8 step up, 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 up. So ladder of fall, then the remedy. Krishna also gives remedy, which we will see next class tomorrow. So here we conclude.
So everybody, please, we should have the Chinmaya Arati, 2 minutes only. Please stay back, don't dial off until the Arati is over, and try to join by 6:45 tomorrow. Hare.
सद्गुरुनाथ Namaskaram to the Arati.